I've come up with situations where someone tells me that they are not satisfied with their job, they're not satisfied with their life, they're not satisfied with their education and their dreams. They haven't fulfilled their dreams. But 9 times out of 10, I always hear the same response to this type of question is I don't have the time. I simply am too busy. I have too much work on my hands. It's way too late for me. Oh, something like that would be incredible, but it's so far away from me. So in this video, I'm gonna give you 5 ways of how to come up with goals. So point number 1 is have a clear final goal in mind. And what does this mean? Is have an understanding of what you want to do, of what you want to achieve. What do you want to be doing in 1 year? What you want to be doing in 3 years? Doesn't matter. Just something that you've really wanted to do since a long time and you just simply have not been able to do it. So something, I don't know, like an art, maybe a job, a dream business, a dream travel expedition. It could be anything. Anything that you have not done today that you want to do and that you want to have it done. Whereas the first thing is I'm in point A and I want to get to point Z. So put that goal in mind. What is point Z in your mind? So first we have a clear goal, right? We have a clear goal of where you want to be. Where you want to be in 1 year, okay? So once you have that, that's the first step. So think really hard about that one. Maybe ponder it for a little bit, sleep on it, etc. But just find out what is that. What is your specific personal thing that you want to do, what you want to accomplish? What is your from A to Z plan? And another thing I want to point out from this A to Z plan is don't have a goal that someone else gave you because that's not your goal. So in other words, don't do something because someone told you. Don't do it because your family told you, even though their opinion is good. But what I mean is don't just do like, oh, well, everybody in my family was a doctor, so I need to be a doctor. I'm a failure. Don't forget that garbage. No, it's just what you want to do. What makes you feel fulfilled? What is it? Something that you've always wanted to accomplish but never have been able to do it. So not something that your friend gave you, not something that you saw other people do so that you want to do it, or what's expected from you, but something that it makes you feel fulfilled. It makes you wanna get up in the morning and be like, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to be doing. It might seem impossible, but it's not impossible. It's definitely possible. So point number 2 is now that you have your A to Z goal, your final goal, you have to put all the little goals inside of that. So from the A to the Z, you have to figure out everything inside of what has to happen, every milestone, until you get to that Z point. For example, if from A to Z will take you a year, what will you be doing in those 12 months? So in other words, what are you going to do in month 1, 2, and 3, and so on? Maybe you even categorize them into 3. So what are you going to do in the first 3 months of from A to Z? So how do I get closer from point A to point Z in these 3 months? What do I have to accomplish? So for example, this is not as long as a year, but say I want to learn how to drive. I don't know how to drive. And then what do I need to get there? So I want to be able to drive in 1 month. First, I need to learn how to drive, obviously. So I need to find a teacher. I need to find courses online. I need to find videos, and I need to start looking at schools. So first, my first immediate goal is find someone who can teach me. Find someone that has a car. After you get that goal done, then you get to the next one. Where is a place that I can take my test? So you look and you find, and you get a permit. So the next one would be get a permit, and so on. Then it would be taking the driving exam. Then after that, you pass it. Then you gotta get another goal of finding a car, and so on until you are in the wheel of your car. So that is a step. All the little steps of getting to the final goal. So in other words, find out the steps. It's not the same for everyone. It's different from your steps. So say for example, I want to learn to speak Chinese. So I obviously need to do. It's not going to be like, oh, tomorrow I'm going to learn Chinese. No, it's first I need to get some help. Maybe use Duolingo. I need to find someone that speaks the language. I need to have talks with them, find courses, etc., etc. So every little step counts, which is where a lot of people get discouraged because it's like, oh, I wanna go climb Mount Everest, but oh, I have to learn how to climb mountains. It's like, oh, no, but just it's the same thing. Just look at videos of how to climb mountains, see the equipment, how much does it cost, and get these little things done little by little. It takes a little bit of time, and you know, it's a bit time consuming, but as you go, you'll feel so good to be like, okay, I'm a little bit more closer. I'm a little bit more closer. I know a little bit more. I feel more prepared. Just, I would say, is put it in your notes. Put it in. You could even do it graphically, like a graph. I don't know, but say point A to Z, and then mark it. I would say I would put it into threes. So from A to Z, 3 little milestones, and then what I need to do to get to milestone 1, what I need to get to milestone 2, and milestone 3. And then when you get to milestone 3, then guess what? You got to Z, and you you accomplished your goal. You know, you can tap yourself in the back then, and you go, "Wow, I did it!" You know, and it's an incredible feeling, because you know, you thought you could never do it, but you did it. Even I don't know, maybe other people told you it was too hard, but you did it. It doesn't matter where you are. You know, even I've seen, you know, situations where, I don't know, you're a pizza delivery person, and then one day you come up with this great business idea, or even yeah, I've heard that. I've actually seen someone that has done that, and they created their own product. It's amazing. It's being sold in stores. People use it, and it was just from an idea, because he said, you know what, I don't want to be here all my life, and he just came up with a good idea, saw the way to do it, built it, and bam, he got it. And now he's a well-known business in the area. So definitely work in the small goals. So A to Z, and put 3 little milestones of what I need to get to each point to get to Z. Then point number 3 is make time. So as I mentioned in the step before, is with these little goals that you have to do to get from A to Z, you have to make the time. So as I said before, you people that say, oh, I don't have time, oh, I have 2 jobs, oh, and then I'm so tired, and then life is sucks, it sucks. But don't know. Even to make this video, I had to take a little bit of time from my night. And yeah, I could be doing a million other things, but I took the time to do it. It won't take too long, and it's something that I want to do. So it's the same with you. You might be super busy, but say you're studying to get your bachelor's degree, even your master's later, etc. But you say like, oh, well, I'm never gonna have time. But yes, you can have time. So maybe what'll work for you is that you take 1 class each semester. So with 1 class, it's enough, because you can have a little bit of time every day to study a little bit and to get everything done. So it's realistic that you can do this and you can get this done. So everything counts. Maybe while you're having lunch, read or study on what you're trying to accomplish. And maybe even before going to bed, you can look something up, you can read, you can get more knowledgeable about your subject. So and there's many other things that you can do, and you can still have your regular life. It's just something that you added, and it shouldn't be a burden, because you're just compartmentalizing it a little bit every day. So it's possible. It's definitely possible. And I'm talking to you, all of you that have so much potential, but you're just not doing anything. You're wasting it. Life is very short. So in a second it can go away. And guess what? You have only 1 chance to do everything that you have ever wanted to do. If something positive and you're gonna be helping people, then give yourself a chance to do it. You know, no one's gonna do it for you. You have to get up and do it, and forget about money needs, and forget about all the resources that you need. Just start little by little, step by step, drop by drop, and eventually it's gonna fill the whole vessel. Then point number 4 is nurture your own happiness. So your goals should be tied with your happiness. Of course, you don't want to have a goal that doesn't make you happy. So you're doing this goal business because it makes you happy, because it makes you feel fulfilled, because it makes other people happy. So definitely become someone that nurtures your own happiness. Maybe when you finally accomplish this first goal, is find other things that keep you occupied and happy. Not chores, but things that you can say, okay, I learned another language. It's visiting that country so I can practice the language. That's my next goal. How do I get there? What do I need to do? How are the visas? You know, etc. Everything like that. So your next goal will make you happy. And of course, if it makes other people happy around you, even better. That should be the whole point. So nurture the mentality of finding goals that make you happy and getting them accomplished. And then point number 5, which I think is the most important one, is that you need to make time for loved ones. And I know that this is probably self-explanatory, but apparently to some people it is not. So I wanted to add this in there. So maybe you're someone that, you found your goal, found something that made you happy, and you're just doing it, and then you find that you really love it, and that maybe it makes you money, maybe it's something that you really want to get into, 110%, and you should make effort to all the things that you're working for and striving and your dreams, but you should not let it get in the way of your family or your loved ones. That is terrible. That's a no. So if you're finding that you're sacrificing time with your family, that you're too much away, that you're traveling way too much, that's causing you to ignore the people that you love and not be available, then that is a bad sign. So that means that you have to shift again the gears of what's important in your life. The goal is that being goal-oriented is something that will benefit the people around you as well. So as the great Albert Einstein said, only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. So I'll let that sink in. So that means that only a life that has been lived to make others happy, in the sense that your joy is their joy, is a life worthwhile. So it doesn't matter if you're the happiest person in the world, if you don't have someone to give your happiness to, if you don't have a way to share it to the world, to others, then it's not a life worthwhile. Because, as I said before, life goes like this, bam, everything you accomplished, everything you did, if it did not affect a single person, then it was worthless. So live in a way that your happiness is given to other people. So I encourage you to find a goal that also makes other people happy, and that it prioritizes them, especially your family, because ultimately you want to make them happy. And then I want to give something bonus, is a goal should be something that you yourself already have the skills to do. If you're very artistic and you love to draw and you make amazing things, then look at what you can do with that. You want to become a great animator, you want to become a great story writer, then look into that. Don't let your paintings or your drawings just pile up and do nothing with them. Just find out a way that you can bring these to people, that you can share them, and that you could maybe one day, I don't know, who knows, you can be working at Pixar one day. Or if you enjoy computers, learn something about programming, and maybe one day you can create an app. So definitely find out what you're really good at naturally, and pursue goals that have that in mind, so that you can be naturally talented and it becomes very easy for you to do. So there you have it. I hope that these 5 points helped you on how to set goals for yourself and how to get out of your comfort zone and get from point A to Z and accomplish all the goals that you've always wanted to do. So what is going to be your next goal? I would love to know in the comments what's going to be your next endeavor. Please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like these. I'm going to try to get them once a week for you. And don't forget to share this video with someone that you care about if this video helped you. Ciao, ciao.